Welcome back. In this video I'm going to give you an example on how to find the intersection point of two lines. So please follow me. I have here two lines, one of them with known equation. I denoted it by L2, which is in this line, and the other one, L1, I don't have its equation, but I have two information about it. I have its slope, 1/4, and it passes through the point -1.5. So I will use these two pieces of information to get its equation. To find the equation for the line L1, I use the rule said equation of the line is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Here we know m is the slope, which is 1/4, and x1 is the first coordinate of the point, the given point, -1, and y1 is the value 1/2, which is the coordinate y of the given point. So after I did this substitution, I will continue completing the equation by writing the brackets here and the same x, which is here, and the negative will come down also. Don't forget here, negative times negative, it will change into positive. So, and this y also here, and negative. Then I will simplify this equation. I will simplify it by multiplying by the common denominators between 2 and 4, which is number 4. So I will multiply this equation by 4. Multiply it by 4. Then I will get 4 multiplied by y, that means 4y, minus 4 multiplied by 1/2, 1/2, is equal to 4 multiplied by the other side, which is 1/4 times x, here negative times negative, that means plus, and 1 is here. So to simplify this equation, we have 4y minus, cancel 2 with 2 here, it will remain only 1 2, so 2 is equal to, here cancel 4 with 4, so it remains 1, 1 times x minus x plus 1, that means x plus 1. Then move all the terms onto one side, like move -2 onto this side, and 4y also onto this side. So we will get x minus 4y and this negative 2 will be on the other side positive 2. Positive 2 plus positive 1, that means positive 3. And this side will stay 0, so we will write here 0. So this is the equation of the first line, L1. After we got this equation, we try to solve it with the equation of L2, which is given from the question. By solving these two equations together, then we can find the value of x and y, which is the intersection point. To solve these two equations together, the first one is x minus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. This is L1. And L2 is 5x minus 2y. Also this 3 on this side can be moved to be on the same side of the other terms. Then we change its sign when it moves, so it will be negative 3 is equal to 0. This L2. Now to solve these two equations together, we can just subtract one of the other. If we want to subtract this equation from this equation, we need to, what's the reason we'll subtract those? Just to eliminate x's or y's. Then we just have a new equation with only one variable, so we can find its value. So to eliminate x's, we need to multiply the first equations by 5 to be here 5x, like 5x here. Or we can multiply the second equation by number 2 to be here 4y, like 4y here. You can use either way. I will use myself the second way, which is multiplying this equation by 2. Multiplying by 2. Then we have the first equation. It's still the same. No any change happened with the first equation. X minus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. And the other equation, after multiplying by 2, it will become 10x, because we multiplied here by 2. And here also negative 4y after multiplying by 2. And here negative 6 is equal to 0. Now we can proceed for solving the equations by subtraction. Subtract number 2 from number 1. This L2, this L1. Instead of make this subtraction, you can just change the sign of the equation you want to subtract it. When you change all the signs in the terms of this equation here, then instead of making subtraction, you can add the two equations together. That means as you did the subtraction. So we just change the signs, then we can add the terms together. Here plus x, here minus 10x. So the result will be negative 9x. Now negative 4y and positive 4y, it will be 0. Here 0. Those cancelled. It will be 0 here. Plus or negative 0, it doesn't matter. And here we will have plus 3 and plus 6. That means plus 9 is equal to 0. So this means negative xy, negative x plus 9 is equal to 0. Move this positive 9 to other side, will be negative 9. So negative 9x is equal to negative 9. Then divide both sides on the coefficient of x, which is negative 9. So here divide on negative 9, here divide on negative 9. What we will get? Here those together, so will stay only x. Then x is equal negative 9 over negative 9, that means plus 1. So now we got the x coordinate of the intersection point. This value for x we found, we can make it substitution in any equation, for the first equation or second equation, which is easier we can do. So we'll make substitution in the second equation about x from L1. Put instead of x plus 1 minus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. So we have here plus 1 and here plus 3. So total will be plus 4. And we have here negative 4y is equal to 0. So move positive 4 into other side, it will be negative 4. Here negative 4 and here negative 4y. Also we just divide both sides on the coefficient of y, which is negative 4. Dividing on negative 4, it will give me the value of y. Here negative 4 with negative 4 cancel, still y, which is here, is equal to negative 4 over negative 4, that means 1. So the y coordinate for the intersection point is y is equal 1. As we got the values of y and x and y, the values of x and y, so the intersection point is gotten. We got the intersection point, which is xy is equal to 1 and 1. which is shown here in the diagram. Here is 1 and 1, the intersection point. You see here 1, and here is 1. Okay, so please keep watching my videos, and I hope to support this channel just to press the button of subscribe. Thank you for that, and see you again. Bye bye.